Yo, good morning, y'all. What up, yo? It's BX Juice. You already know I'm not a blood or a crip or none of that shit. I pop off regardless. I'm a Bronx kid, you heard? Yo, welcome to Regular Real Shit Music TV. I'm your host, BX Juice. You already know. Yo, word up. Shout out to the Chocolate Mary Poppins. You already know. My brother K Son. And all my peoples, you heard? Yo, today I want to talk about, man. I'm not trying to, you know, start nothing with nobody, no race of people, no nothing like that. This is not all black people's views. These are what I think and how I feel about the situation and what I've been seeing lately, especially since I've gotten older. Um, so I don't want nobody to take no offense to nothing that I'm saying. You heard what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion on everything, and so do I. That's it. Um, I feel like Puerto Rican people shouldn't say nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me say I got a bunch of Spanish people that I love. I'm pretty sure they love me too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know what I mean? But this is just how it is. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if we got people that of other ethnic backgrounds. It doesn't matter if we got that, and we all got peoples like from other places and other races and stuff like that. And we all grew up with people and all that. So me too. I'm no different. I know mad people that I fuck with and got love for, Spanish people and everything. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I see as I'm growing up and as I've gotten older. Um, I feel like they shouldn't say the word nigga. You know what I mean? Um, I understand that, as black people, we give everybody validation to 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 by letting them by telling everybody, making everybody black. Oh, they black. They got black in them. They black. They black people too. I understand we the foundation of everything, and we're in the beginning of life and everything, and you can find black people everywhere on this earth. I understand all that stuff. I understand black women is the mother of all nations. I understand all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking none of that away. Um, I'm just saying we give everybody validation, you know what I'm saying? And by saying that everybody's black, when everybody don't feel like that. Even the people that's black, Jamaicans, all these other people, so on and so forth that come here, whatever, African, even African people, we all African. That's crazy to me. But this is what it is here. Um, and this is what I've been seeing. So, because everybody got their own bullshit, and everybody, people just don't like people. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of, like shout out to FBAs and, foundational black, Americans and shit like that. And people that was born here and like, that's like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, we give everybody validation by saying everybody's black and everybody is not black. And even if they are black, they don't give a fuck about each other. Nobody care about nobody. But they act like they do. One thing we all like to do though is get along so we could deal with each other's girls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like dealing with each other of the races and shit when it comes down to sex and shit like that. Everybody like doing that though. We don't mind doing that. We find a reason to put everything aside to do that. But like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day though, no matter how many friends and stuff we have like that, and it goes for all of us. Everybody's racist, yo. Period, yo. I've been dealing with that shit for the longest. I've been seeing that shit for the longest now, especially since I got older. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? And we took the word nigga and because it was derogatory to us and downgrading to us. So we took that word and made it something, amongst ourselves, amongst black people. Now that you look around, I've been, everybody saying that shit. Everybody. I don't give a fuck if you Chinese. He talking about nigga. Everybody saying nigga. And what happened is nowadays, what I've been seeing now, it's like brothers, dudes really stop saying niggas now. Black people really stop saying niggas now. Really, we really more say bro. We one started that bro stuff, and that was good because more people I see. We don't hear a lot of people saying nigga like that. Now when you hearing everybody's other races really and other people that's not, you know what I'm saying, foundational black American people, you know what I'm saying? They not that. They from other places and they saying that shit. And because they skin is black, niggas like, oh, I'm black, I could say that. I'm this. And like I said, with the Puerto Rican brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I say mainly them because Dominicans and all the other people, they be saying that shit probably, but and they're definitely behind closed doors. But they not really like Puerto Rican people is the one that really we validate them and they really validate that shit too. Like, yeah, I'm black, or they say that. But you know what I'm saying? That's the ones that really say nigga the most and feel like they got the privilege to say nigga the most. So I feel like they shouldn't be saying that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they don't really look at us. Nobody look at us like we Puerto Rican or we Dominican or whatever. They look at us exactly for what we are. It's so bad that even Jamaican people and Haitian people and all these other people, African people, come over here and they do the same shit, even to regular black people, like they not black. That shit pisses me the fuck off. All of that bullshit. I don't give a fuck how niggas feel. You know what I'm saying? And I got mad Spanish people, like I said, that I got mad love for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they got love for me. But yeah, everybody take that word now. After we took that word that was downgraded to black people, we turned it around and used it for us as our own shield or whatever we using it for. That's what we. And now everybody says that shit. Even white people, white young niggas, white young dudes. Pardon me, white young dudes is saying that. Everybody saying that. Like I said, you probably could find a Chinese dude saying that. People driving by in their cars playing black music, saying with that word in it, because that's what we say. Why is so everybody so comfortable with saying that shit, and at the same time know it's downgrading to black people? I don't care if we say that shit. So what we say that shit? It's for us to say that shit. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. You see that hat? It's for us to say what we want to say. We can say that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got a really, really good point. You know what I'm saying? That I'm going to make. And everybody going to agree with me. They agree with what I'm saying. Even them. What I'm about to say, come on, man. People should, come on. Everybody's going to agree with what I'm saying. Even them. It's going to be a straight up, regular, real shit with what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? Why I feel the way that I feel. And like I said, I got mad Spanish brothers that I fuck with and all that. So, you know what I mean? But you'll see why I say that. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, man, that race shit is big, man. Everybody act like that shit is gone, and nobody, nah, that shit is still here. You know what I'm saying? And it's even worse now. People try to hide it, act like they not, but they are. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that aren't, no matter what they are, even whatever race you are, and in that race, whatever race you are in that race, it doesn't matter. Those people that aren't racist, and each of those our races, these races, those people that aren't racist is getting a bad rep because our people they're like that. Y'all people are like that. If it's black people, our people are like that. So that's why it's like that, and it's a forever going, a never ending story. That shit's gonna go on and on and on. Racism is never going nowhere. So I feel like people shouldn't be saying the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially Puerto Rican people. Because those are the people that really, like I said, I'm not getting on them. Those are the ones that really say that the most. And we validate them to be black. And then they take that too, like, oh, I'm black. But like I said, everybody, they don't really feel like that. Not all of them. It's a lot of good people. And what I learned out here is a lot of good people. It's good people is in every race. I see that. And it's assholes in every race. That's it. It doesn't matter if you black, Puerto Rican, I don't give a fuck what you is. Chinese, as bad as is full of shit people in every race. Period, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, only time motherfuckers come together and put that shit aside is when we want to go at each other's women. Because everybody love each other's women, the ethnicities women. Black men love this because black men, we love pussy, period. So, right? So, we love Spanish women. We love white women. We love black women, especially because that's our women. But we love them all because when it comes down to a sex thing, a pussy thing, then, or the opposite sex, them, the women loving the black men or whatever. But when we all races find some way to put that shit to the side when we want some pussy or girl want to get some dick, you know how to put all that racism shit to the side and do that. And then go back to our women of those races and act like, I don't like these women, you know what I'm saying? So I know that shit be going on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel. You know what I mean? And I, like I said, I've been around all type of people. I got Spanish people, from Puerto Rican people that I got a love for, and I know they got love for me. You know what I'm saying? I had Spanish girlfriends and all that. So, you know what I mean? So I'm not on that type of time, but I'm calling out what I see, and I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing that shit all the time. Like, dag, yo, and like, and when I say that, I'm like, dag, even we don't even be saying that shit like that no more to each other. Because, like I said, that bro thing done really took over. Niggas be on the bro time, you know what I'm saying? So, this is facts, you know what I mean? You know? I ain't trying to ruffle nobody's feathers and all that, and nah, but I'm just saying the real. This is how I feel. I don't say every black person feel like that. I said this is how I feel. You know what I mean? But I feel like they, shouldn't be saying, nobody should be saying the word nigga. Because if we feel like we shouldn't be saying that no more, obviously we feel that way because we cut down on that with the bro. Now it's like bro stuff. But that bro is better than, even though everybody's not your brother, but bro is better than nigga all the time. You know what I mean? So, you don't gotta agree with me. Nobody gotta agree with me. I ain't asking nobody to agree with me. And I ain't asking nobody to be upset with me either. I'm asking everybody, if you're listening, respect my opinion and how I feel about things. Because I'm pretty sure there's people over there on that side or wherever feel the same way about black people. And, you could voice your opinion and say what you got to say and how you feel. No one should be getting attacked and all of this shit. Just not saying that we doing that and people are attacking people. I'm just saying when it comes to racism, that shit is a touchy situation. Everybody knows that. And so nobody should be getting feeling no kind of way because somebody saying their opinion about something. That's it. I'm not gonna stop being friends with Spanish people, Puerto Rican people. I got Puerto Rican people that my people that's gonna see this if they watching me on YouTube. They gonna see what I'm saying. They know me. We done been in the house together, break bread together, eat together. So you know what I'm saying. They know that already. Niggas know me. Um, like I said in my Rikers Island story, and my other story I just told yesterday. Like when I came in and got in Rikers Island, the king showed me love. So I understand that it's not everybody. I understand everybody is not the same. I know that people are it's not everybody in every race. Every race got assholes though. I know that. But I know it's not everybody. We do have good people out here. So, people will, if you're hungry, ask you if you're hungry or you want something. Two Spanish brothers today pulled up on me on the side of me and was asking me, yo, brother, you good? You need anything? I'm fine, brother. Thank you. I'm good. I don't know them from a hole in the wall, so I know it's not everybody, but it's there, and that's it. And I ain't gonna, just like I could say it's not everybody, I could say that shit is there. And when it comes down to people, or like I said, Puerto Rican people saying the word nigga, I don't think they should say that shit. Period. Because everybody knows that that's for us that's a downgrading term. Everybody know that already. So why everybody? And then it's like everybody say that shit. Everybody. White, black, Chinese, I don't care what you is. Everybody say nigga. And we're trying to stop that because we say it every now and then. We can. It's our fucking word. If we feel like saying it, we can say that shit. But we even find that after years and then be like, yeah, you know what? That shit is real. That is true. We saying nigga and nigga. We stop saying that a lot. Like I said, replace that with the word bro. So I ain't saying nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know people know what I'm talking about, man. There ain't a racist bone in my body. I love all people. I give the shirt off my back or what I have to anybody. So it ain't that for me, but I'm going to say what I feel. And this is how I feel, man. I feel like they shouldn't be saying that. And I'm going to give a good reason why I feel like that. And even they going to agree with me. Nobody ain't going to not be able to agree with me when I say this. Nobody going to not be able to agree with me when I say this. Everybody that tune in or everybody, they going to say, "Dag, that's true." It ain't. Watch when I tell you what I got to say. I'm like, yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? People should be tired of that shit. Racism and I know I'm tired of that. Because it's like I said, it's not everybody, but the ones that it is that's doing it, I'm tired of when I run into that shit with motherfuckers and I'm tired of that bullshit, yo. You know what I'm saying? No, and that racism shit is serious. That's why violence come along with that because motherfuckers niggas associate that shit with violence. Look where all that shit came from. Everybody got their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Where look where nigga came from. So what makes you think you gonna people be wanting to hear that? Nobody ain't gonna want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You could get popped on for that shit. Whoever, wherever. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I got a good reason why I feel like they shouldn't be saying it. And everybody's going to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Like, share, and subscribe. You heard? BX Juice. Everybody got their own opinion, man. This is just my opinion on that situation. I thought I was thinking about it because I be dealing with it, and I deal with good people too, Puerto Rican people. And I run into good people, and I say, "Dag," and that's what make me say this. I'm like, "Dag, yo, well, how the hell can that be?" You know what I'm saying? But then I gotta boil it down to everybody is not the same, and everybody's not racist, man. You know what I'm saying? There are good people still out here. I understand that, but like I said, that's out here too. Period. And I think that they shouldn't be saying it. You got friends, so-called friends that is black. You shouldn't even be saying that. Shouldn't want to say it around there. I understand that we like I said again, we validated that. So we validate people. Black people always saying everybody's black. Oh, they black too. They black, so they could. Nah, man. Or if it ain't that, I grew up with them and all that. I understand that. I understand that because I grew up with plenty of people, Puerto Rican people too, and I agree. I feel the same way about them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not fronting or nothing. You know what I mean? I understand that. But I gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say what's real. It's regular real shit all the time. You heard? So that's real stuff right there. You know what I mean? Nobody gotta agree with me. I ain't asking nobody to agree with me. This is my own thought and my own opinion and how I feel. I just felt like that, and that's how I'm gonna do a video on it. And here it is. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. I ain't starting no beef with nobody. It ain't about no particular person. I'm not naming no particular person. I'm generalizing it. I never personalize things. You heard? But that's how I feel about that. You know what I mean? People know how they really feel about people. People know how they really feel about people, man. And we also know, even if we're not racist, or the person is not racist out of that group, they know that their people are. That's it. That's it. And I'm not saying that Puerto Rican people are racist. I'm not pointing no one figure at no one group. I'm saying everybody still have racism in them and be doing that racist fucking bullshit all the time. That shit ain't going nowhere. Niggas can act like that shit is a game if they want to, but that's why we be going through all that shit. That's why people be ready to get niggas be getting punched in their face and all kind of shit for that type of shit. That's why people be outbursting on trains. Oh, nigger, nigger, nigger. Why you think that shit is? Because people still feel that fucking way about people. You know? So I can tell you, I know that's true. I know that's real. You know what I mean? I know that's real. You know, people might act like it's not. You can act all you want, but you is in your face and you dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like somebody, I just don't say nothing. I don't say nothing to people. When I walk by people, I don't say shit. If somebody give me a head nod, I give them a head nod. That's it. I say excuse me. That's it. You know, that's it. That's all. I don't play with people though. I don't play with people. You know what I'm saying? I stay in my fucking lane and I stay in my fucking, in my place. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out of my place and go fucking with people and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the real deal here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. People are still racist, and they know it. You act like you're not. Nah, it's all good. I'm good. No, he's fine. Yes, sir. You too, sir. Pardon me, y'all. But you know what I mean? You know it's regular real shit. You heard? But yeah, man, we gotta stop that shit. They gotta stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta stop that nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like saying that shit. I mean, I don't think they should say it. I don't give a fuck what we validated and none of that. This is my own personal opinion and feeling how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop validating that shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't want to validate that. Like I said, when I say why I feel that way, everybody agree with that. Even them, they can agree with that. If you real, if you bullshitting, you gonna bullshit, and that's all the fuck you gonna do, and that's all the fuck is gonna be, and nobody gonna give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. But I know, you know what I'm saying. But if you real, then you going what I got to say and why I feel the way I feel about it. You should be like, damn, that shit is 100% real. They should say, damn, that's 100% real. Like, he ain't lying though. If you bullshitter and you a fake nigga or fake person, that's what you gonna be. You gonna bullshit on that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But if you real, then you gonna say, damn, he telling the truth. You know what I mean? I looked up because I see the birds and shit. I like the falcons and shit. I don't like the mister when they fly by. I look up to see if it's them. But like facts. If you real, then you gonna say, "Dag, what he said though is real." Why? It's the truth. It's the truth, the straight up truth. You know what I mean? That's how it is, man. That's how it is. This is fire too. So strawberry gas. real though, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a bullshitter, you go bullshit on what I'm about to say. Because what I'm about to say is 100% real. Everybody gonna agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling because it's true. Ain't no, it's real. Especially what I'm gonna say, man. But the reason why I say what I say, and I don't think they should be saying nigga, is for the simple fact is that black people, we don't go around saying spick all day long. We wouldn't get away with that. Name anybody, if you got black friends or whoever you ever been around with, say you heard say that. Or we say that every day, as much as they say nigga every day. Y'all tell me. Put it in the comments. You tell me. You tell me that. Even them, even Puerto Rican people, y'all tell me if y'all hear black people walking around every day saying spick. And excuse me for saying that. I don't mean to say that. I'm just trying to prove my point. I don't like saying that. I don't use that word. I've never used that word. But that's what made me, and that's what prompted me to make this video and say this. Because I'm like, dad, yo, but why they do that? Am I lying? You never hear no black people walking around saying spick. We don't do that. When have you ever heard that? As much as y'all walk around saying nigga, never heard black people walk around saying spick, and y'all walk around saying that nigga every day. As soon as you wake up, you can say that out your mouth. Get on the phone talking to someone, because it's a part of y'all. I understand. We all grew up together. I understand that. I understand that. But that's a word that's for us, and that's a word that's like downgraded. You know what I'm saying? So why would you feel that way? You know what I mean? You can't feel that way. You gotta let, you know what I mean? You gotta let everything be the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to let everything be the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. You can't be doing. No, you good. You fine. All right. You know, you can't be. You too, sir. Come on. You can't be. Yo, this is. Yo, look at the size of this dog. The dog just came up on me, man. But he was good. He's good. You know what I'm saying? Dogs recognize good energy already. But you know what I'm saying? Right or wrong? Y'all don't hear us black people. Y'all don't hear black people walking around saying spick all day. Pardon my French again for saying that, because I don't like saying that shit. I'm just trying to say that and prove a point. Y'all don't hear us saying that all day long. Every day waking up when we talk to each other or talk to whoever, you don't hear us doing that at all. I know we don't do that, and I can speak for all. I'm not gonna say all, because there's always somebody that will be saying that shit, but I don't even think they will be walking around saying that as much as y'all say nigga on a regular basis. They probably just be saying it if they making a joke or something or whatever. But other than that, we deal with that with y'all every day, man. So y'all tell me, get in the comments, y'all tell me if I'm lying. Do black people walk around saying spick all the time, every day, and make that a part of our vocabulary? Niggas say we are, they lying. I don't care who you is. If you real, you gonna notice it. Yeah, it's just true, because y'all know we don't do that. All the things that we don't do to people, people do to us. And we still be like, yo, that's my people, yo, that's my brother, yo, nah, you crazy, I grew up with him, yo, come on, man, cut it out, man, cut it out, man. Y'all know what I'm saying is real, you know what I mean? If I'm lying, what they say, you flying, and you know we can't fly. Cut it out, you heard? You know we can't fly, you heard? So I think everybody should just stop that. You know what I'm saying? And if you see whatever ethnic background these people, you see people working on, we working on trying to get rid of certain things, derogatory things and things that's, downgraded to us, and we trying to get rid of it and replace it with something better, then why y'all not working towards that with us? What? Why? Can't argue that. Again, we don't walk around saying spick all day long and waking up and putting that a part of our vocabulary. That's a part of y'all vocabulary. Come on, be real. So you already know. You heard? Yo, it's BX Juice. You already know. I'm not a blood or a crip or none of that shit. I pop off regardless. I'm a Bronx kid. You already know. It's regular real shit music TV. You heard? You already know. Shout out to the whole fucking Bronx, NYC, stand up. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to everybody all around. You heard? Black people, Puerto Rican people, everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, let's get it right. You heard? It's BX Juice. You heard? Blow, nigga.